Hello and welcome. Today is, I don't even know what day it is. May 20th, 2025. I feel like every time I look at the calendar, it just, the dates are just like, anyway. I'm back. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm your host, SholoQ. I'm a Sholoi's Queenly Reaper and Guide to the Underworld. And on today's stream, we are in celebration of Trailer Tuesday. Now, Trailer Tuesday is usually every Tuesday. I basically go over some game trailers that you guys suggest, and I kind of give my initial thoughts, a little bit of analysis, whatever it is, depending. But yeah. Yeah, thanks for, by the way, guys, I am feeling better. I'm feeling a lot better. Yesterday I had a really bad headache. For some reason, I didn't get good sleep. And then I just kept, like my head just hurt so much. I was, like, dizzy. So I was like, you know what? Nah, no stream today. Fuck that. But, I'm good now. I feel a lot better. Everything seems to be well now. The headache is gone. I have a bowl of ice cream with me. We're good. Hopefully I don't give myself like a brain freeze, then that'd be pretty bad. Hello, Majin Droid Arinsu. Hello, Kachi Kochu. And hello, Lazir Esoj. I'm doing all right. I'm doing much better, like I was saying. But yeah, yesterday was kind of like a rough day in general. Like I had a lot going on. You know, basically didn't get very good sleep. Had a really bad headache, and overall I just had no energy. So that's why I was like, you know what, we're just gonna skip the stream. I think what I'm gonna do tomorrow, because originally what my plan was to have a Paleo stream tomorrow. I'm kind of debating if I should have a Paleo stream or a V Rising stream tomorrow, because I kind of wanted to work on those arenas, and I really like, you know, streaming V Rising. But, you know, the Paleo stuff is fun too, but I'm kind of like, I don't know. I can't schedule an extra stream to make up for the lost stream, so kind of on the fence there. Yeah, everything is fine. I was just not feeling well yesterday, Spidey. I had a really bad headache, but I'm good. Also, welcome to the chat. Well, let me get everyone else. Hello, Spidey Marv. Hello, DBS Zeno. Hello, What Did You Do? And hello, Elfie Buswood. Hello, You Read You're Cursed. Wow, the whole crew's coming in for Trailer Tuesday. It's great. Don't worry, guys. Like, I have myself a bowl of ice cream with like one of those like waffle bowls. I'm a little disappointed because I expected like a massive like waffle bowl for like the ice cream, but it's like tiny. Like, what the hell is that? Why is this so small? I don't know. I thought it was bigger, but it's like tiny, and I'm just like a little bit disappointed. But other than that, we're good. Hello, Epic Sever. Welcome to the chat. How are you doing? Yeah, but I'm feeling a lot better, guys. I'm good. Luckily, it wasn't like a cold or anything like that, so I recovered quickly, which is great. But yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, so it's hard to describe, but like basically I have like this waffle like bowl thing for like ice cream, right? It's like an ice cream waffle bowl. And when I opened the box, I thought, oh wow, this box is a decent size, you know, this will be perfect, you know, for my ice cream. I opened the box and it's like a bunch of like these tiny little shells. I mean, imagine cutting like imagine taking a baseball and cutting it in half. That's basically what this thing is. And I'm like so disappointed. I thought it would be at least the size of like, I don't know, at least some. I can try to think like what a good comparison would be, but I don't know. I can't think of it right now. It's kind of like when you go to a fast food restaurant for the first time and you order like a large drink and you get the drink and it's like the size of like a medium at a different restaurant and you're like confused. Yeah, it's expectation versus reality. I'm a little sad. I mean, to be fair, this wasn't bought for me. I just decided to snack on one, and I'm just the first to find out the disappointment. So it's okay though. This ice cream is pretty good. I have I'm eating like chocolate, and I have like chocolate sprinkles. It's my favorite kind. I love chocolate ice cream. There's also, I don't know, what kind of ice cream you guys like, guys? It's like summertime, so I wonder. Well, summer for me, but maybe not for thee. I like chocolate. I like mint chocolate. I like pecan, or is it pecan? I don't know. I like cotton candy ice cream's pretty good. Like the one from like Baskin Robbins, I like that. I'm trying to think what else I like. I can't think of it right now, but delicious. um but yeah, how was your weekend, guys? Just wondering. How was your weekend? Trailer Tuesday. Yeah, you excited? Hello, Musika Musa. Hello, Bad Shooter, Fast Runner. I don't know if I said hi to you already. I feel like I did, but I'm not sure. Oh well. Yeah, but I'm feeling a hell of a lot better than I was yesterday. I'm like pretty much back to normal, which is great. Yeah, you guys know me. I don't like to cancel streams. Because I know if I cancel a stream, I can't like reschedule it because I have no time to reschedule it, if that makes sense. Because I don't stream on Thursdays, Fridays, or Saturdays. So yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. Hello, PJ. Welcome to the chat. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything here. Okay. All right. So today we have quite a few trailers to go through. Not as many as we have in the past, but some of them are a little bit longer, so I wanted to make sure we got through all of them. Yeah, so we have House of Legacy, Helldivers 2, Where Winds Meet, Vindictus Defying Fate, Prison Boss Prohibition, Adepts Arena, Once Human, the new PvP spin-off Raid Zone Global Reveal trailer. I said the whole thing because I didn't even know what that is. Let's see, Deadly Delivery, Chrono Odyssey, Annos 117, Pax Romana, which looks to be a Ubisoft game, so we're gonna see how that goes. NTE official closed beta trailer. Let's see what else. Oh, FF14 mobile technical test trailer. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I play FF14 and I had no idea there was a mobile version on the way. Like, I was like, oh, FF14 mobile? Like, when I saw that suggestion, I was so confused. So I typed it in and then I was like, oh my god, this was announced like 6 months ago by like Yoshi P and I missed it. So there you go. Then we have Shovel Knight Dig, Dog Witch official reveal trailer, Blades of Fire, Blossoms Grove, and Devil Jam. So we're gonna check them all out in that order, preferably. And yeah, so I'm gonna read the first one. So House of Legacy Dynasty City Builder set in China official launch trailer. I think I have seen this game before. I don't remember if it was called Dynasty or House of Legacy. I thought it was called something else, but I could be wrong. Step into the shoes of a fallen clan leader starting with nothing but crumbling estate and a handful of hopes rising through careful planning, trade, and diplomacy, one of the most powerful families in the land. Now it's time to forge a legendary dynasty that leaves its mark on history. Okay. Let me make sure that the audio is good for you guys. Okay, yeah, it seems to be working. Good. Alright, yeah, let's get into it. Oh, you know what? I think this is a different game. I think this is a different game than the one I thought this was. There was another game that I watched the trailer for about, I want to say a year ago, that had a similar, like, camera angle, similar thematic, but it was a little bit less cartoony and way more detailed. I forgot exactly what it was called. Where's the catnip? I don't know. It has different art style? Yeah, different art style for sure. Like, this looks more like watercolors to me. The city has fallen, your home lies in ruins, what will you do? Damn. Okay, so perform in the streets. Messed up numbers while working as a shop clerk and was fired. Okay, interesting. Oh, so you have some like base customization. Nice. That's really pretty. Here we go. Now we have let's see. Are these people you're supposed to recruit? Oh, okay. So there's different options. So you can propose marriage. Okay, so this person in the center. Propose marriage, recruit, friendly sparring, write poetry, and discuss art. This person propose marriage, recruit as in-law, recruit, write poetry, friendly sparring, discuss art. That's interesting. So I don't know if these are like character romance arcs or something. I'm not really sure. Let's see. It has different. Oh, I read that. This one looks 2D compared to the other one. Decided to play a bit of V Rising again after some time. Hell yeah! Welcome back. Okay, so there's some combat, but it looks like you don't really... I mean, it looks like you might control a single character, but that's not really the focus here, it looks like. This feels like a playing God simulator kind of scenario in some ways. Just because of the... Maybe it's the isometric camera, I'm not sure. Let's see. Step-by-step restore your family's honor. Okay, so you have government affairs, chancellor, let's see, official secretary. Position of chancellor is vacant. Please appoint it as soon as possible. And then you can choose a person. Okay. New clan member is born. Aww. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, my marriage has been miserable. Please kindly grant me a divorce. You can agree or refuse. Damn. That's one hell of a... I mean, that's a lot of power. Imagine, like, you just have someone come up to you and they're like, hey, can you, like, grant me a divorce? And you're just like, bro, I don't know nothing about your family. What? Crazy. The road to the Imperial City lies open. Where will you lead your house? Yeah, it definitely looks like a management, like, sim. Ooh, they can take ultimate exams. Okay, the ultimate exam. Yeah, I am. Hello, Eloquent, welcome back. I am feeling a lot better. I had a headache yesterday, but I'm doing better. I'm like fine now, which is great. Huh. Damn, that's a lot of money to take an exam. Or you can forfeit the exam. Scholars are gathering at the Royal Palace. His Majesty oversees the exam himself. This is it, everyone is doing their best. Ultimate exam concluded. Expect results soon. Interesting. You sent, I can't pronounce, wait, Hwarong Fan, I think it's Fan, to assassinate the target. They have infiltrated the royal palace. They attempted assassination. Assassination is complete. They have no clue what hit them. Wow. Oh wait, I missed that last frame. Let's go back a little bit. Okay, Panclang of Jiangning agrees. Support against great clans are wrestling each other. Huh. I wonder like what the proposal was. Kill the new emperor, crown prince. Okay, sends the throne. That's interesting. This definitely feels a lot more involved and less story focused, I'll tell you that. Like the other game was like, oh shit. The other game, no one saw that. The other game was a lot more like you control your one character, you have combat, you have to, you know, kind of get around and, you know, almost like an Assassin's Creed kind of style game, almost, it felt like. But it was like an isometric view. This game is like more management sim focused, I think. So it's a little bit of a difference. Pronounced Billy Bob. Just a lot of letters are silent. Wow. That's funny. Early access out now. 10% launch discount for 2 weeks. Nice. Well, we're within that 2-week threshold, so if anyone like that, maybe try it. All right, next we have Helldivers 2 official Heart of Democracy update launch trailer. All right. Hello, Mr. P-Head. Welcome to the chat.
Democracy burns. Super Earth has been invaded. The illuminate scourge lays waste to hallowed ground. Cities in ruins. Families torn apart. Flags disrespectfully soiled. Billions of votes have already been lost.
What does that mean? Like, when they say votes lost, I assume it's just people. I don't know.
Could this be the end of managed democracy? Not today. Now is the time for full mobilization.
I'm guessing this is like a new map or something. Like, it's just urban warfare instead. But that's kind of interesting. I mean, I'm not into like Helldivers 2 or anything like that. Like, I don't play the game. I know someone who like religiously played the game. So it's kind of like I've gotten some of the jokes and understanding a little bit, but I mean, this looks interesting.
Every defender of peace, rally to arms. We will turn our streets into our battlefield. Our playgrounds into our theater of war. We will form the clenched fist of democracy and show them what true freedom is. Disciplined, armed, and absolute. Join the fight. Super Earth needs you.
Wow. So I feel like, you know, the thing I like about Helldivers 2 is that it just blatantly kind of puts that like ironic spin on the word democracy. And I think it's really a reflection of the world today and how things really haven't changed much. I have not played Helldivers 2. But I gotta say, if there was like some alien army coming down to like destroy us, at that point I'd just be like, all right, fam, I deserved it. It's over. Hello, Urimashe, welcome to the chat. I hope I said your name right. Glad to catch you, Sholo. Continue to lurk. Thank you for the lurk. But yeah, I don't know, like I think it's interesting because from what I've seen, I think the previous maps are like on other planets or something. It's on your wish list waiting for a good offer of Helldivers 2. Lots of words are thrown in there nowadays and lost their meanings. Exactly. I don't know. Interesting. Not my kind of game, but interesting. Thank you for the hydrate, Kachikochu. I shall do that now. Oh, you're looking for friends to buy it also? I see. That makes sense. I feel like this is the kind of game you play with friends. It's not really like a solo kind of game. At least I don't think so. I don't know anyone who plays it solo, really. And thank you for the stretch. Thank you for the headpat, Epic Server. Thank you for the stretch. You read your cursed. That was a good stretch. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Where Winds Meet, official, says official, coming 2025, trailer, English subtitles. So, I don't think this is the, like, original trailer. I think this is the original trailer, but with English subtitles that someone else uploaded. So, I'm just gonna read the subtitles, I guess. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Sipping coffee out of my shiny new Show me the treats mug as I type. Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot. You said you got the mug. Yeah, I like it. I have one too. Actually, I have an older model of it. Mine is slightly different because when I ordered a sample for the mug, it was like here's the thing. I don't like to sell anything unless like sample it first. So when I sampled it, I kind of made some adjustments based on the sample for like the graphics on it, and then I think I'm happy with it. So then I put it up for sale, but it was nice. So I'm glad you enjoyed that. Is this an MMO? This game? I'm not sure. I think Helldivers 2 might be. I'm not entirely sure. Alright. Here we go. Harsh ring the chime bells. In storms bend the reeds. To the north they fought. The river still bleeds. A throne was brought down. Let them blame my deeds. And the truth of history? Ask the streets what it reads. Everstone Studio. Ooh. That's not creepy at all. Very eerie. I'm not gonna lie, I love this shit. Honestly, I don't know what it is, but I just really find like just overall like a lot of the games that are coming out now that are like more like focused on like, you know, Chinese culture and things like that, or that kind of spawn from that influence, I find like really fascinating. And the thing is, I think part of the reason is that I've been reading a lot of like Chinese webcomics for like years now. And, you know, it's interesting to see some of the like cultural differences between like some of the Western types of comics versus like Eastern, because even like Korean style comics and things like that are very interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm a weeaboo. I like this stuff, but I wouldn't say I'm a weeb. I'd say I'm more like I'm a fan. I'm a fan, but not a fangirl. Does that make sense? Or more cultures are now being presented in media. Yeah, like I remember last week we saw another trailer of a different game that was focusing on, I think, India. So it was kind of interesting to see like more of that influence here, like in the United States at least. I can't speak for other people, you know, or anywhere else out there, but you know, at least here it's kind of interesting to see more of that. Like I really like this. This is cool. Ooh. So, okay, let's go back a little bit, a couple frames. I missed something. Oh, I think I skipped it. Hold on. Right here. Yeah, there's like a bunch of people in the sky. That's kind of interesting. What's going on here? This definitely looks like some kind of like, I don't know if it's like a boss fight or something. Interesting. The combat looks nice. Okay, coming 2025, wish list now. Damn. I'm Scottish English, give me a good kilt and claymore kind of game. Oh, maybe. Yeah, the Asia Bharat, yeah, you're right, it was that one. Yeah, that Indian one looked promising, I agree. I mean, it just, the music was, oh man, I was jamming, I loved it. Closed beta May 16th? Ooh, okay. Well, here's the thing. So this game, well, this video we just watched right now, this is an unofficial dub, essentially. I don't know if this is an MMO. There's no description. It doesn't say anything. Let me check on Steam. According to Steam, I'm adding this to my wish list. It's saying similar to games you've played, and it shows Enshrouded. So that's kind of interesting. It says action adventure, RPG, action adventure, 3D. Let's see. Story rich, MMO RPG. I kind of wonder if it is going to be an MMO, because it could just be that these tags were added, but I don't know like if these are just user as tags or what. It says co-op, stealth, online co-op. Okay, so according to this, there's single player, online PvP, online co-op, cross-platform multiplayer, in-app purchases, and family sharing. Okay, interesting. And then you can use your Xbox controller, your PlayStation controller, so there's full controller support. The interface and subtitles, they have English, French, German, Spanish, Spain Spanish, by the way, and Japanese. I have to, oh, there's 8 supported languages. Simplified Chinese, traditional Chinese, and Korean. Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't look like a Kickstarter. It looks like this game is like pretty much done, honestly. Because this says, well, let's be real. If something is releasing in 2025, it's not gonna be a new Kickstarter or something that just pops up. Well, it has a Steam page, so I don't think it's only in China. I'm pretty sure, because it looks like there's gonna be English translations in that game. So sorry, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I really like this. If there's going to be a closed beta, I wonder if I could get my hands on it to like try it. Because I would be interested in trying that. Like, it seems interesting. It could be MMO with more solo RPG-like combat. Well, yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's really neat looking. I like this. Alright, let's move on. Let's see, beta test sound like MMO. Yeah, well, the thing is, I've seen other games that have a beta test and they're not an MMO, but most of them that I've seen are. So I do agree with you there, Bad Shooter. So, and according to the Steam page where it says like the tags, MMO did pop up, but I kind of take the tags as like a grain of salt before the game comes out. Because, I mean, if users are not really adding tags, do we really know what it is? You know what I mean? Also, welcome to the chat, Gene Vox. I think I said hi to you, Epic Server, but I'm not entirely sure, so hello, welcome to the chat. Alright, next we have Vindictus, Defying Fate, official cinematic alpha test release date trailer. Okay, an alpha test, let's check it out. Yeah, I'm definitely getting medieval-ish kind of vibes from this for sure. Yeah, this looks like an actual MMO. Like it looks. Okay, so I'm kind of on the fence because this is a cinematic alpha test release date trailer, right? So it's cinematic. That's all we're seeing right now. It is an MMO. Okay. Because I'm looking at this, I'm like, huh, okay. A lot of people. Damn. You know, I kind of look at those claws and I'm just thinking about like the claws we got in V Rising. I'm like, holy crap, it's the claws. I love it. Oh yeah, you're right. They could be the classes. Maybe the claws are like some kind of berserker class or something. I don't know. Oh wait, this is coming back to me. I think I've seen this. I think we've seen, okay, not this trailer, but I feel like I have seen the a previous Vindictus trailer or something, like vaguely remember that, because I remember that I thought it was weird, like, because I remember the outfits now, like, and then what was weird is that, like, anyway, you know what, I'm getting ahead of myself. It's clicking. It's all clicking. I think we saw a teaser. I think so. Season 1 was the prequel to the shit in Mabinogi. Okay. Too bad the story went to shit after season 1. Oh, wow. Let's see, everything after that was just filler and random BS they came up with just for more grind. To justify more grind. Interesting. Nice. So wishlist on Steam, June 8th, 2025 alpha test. Interesting. I don't know, it looks kind of fun. I don't know. Maybe this would be something to look at. I'm not sure. Let me see. Let's see. Is that a separate game or is this like a... This is a new game, isn't it? This is... So is Vindictus like already a game, or is it like... Or is this like a sequel to that game? Like, is this like the Dota 2 of Dota? Like, is that... like, I don't know. I'm looking at it, I'm confused. But it does seem interesting. Looks good, but need to see actual gameplay. Yep. Pull up Vindictus gameplay. That's what you'll expect. Pretty sure this is just a UE5 remaster. Oh, okay. There was Vindictus before. Okay. Yeah, because I see the other one is free. And I'm like, Vindictus is free. What's this? Okay. That makes sense. Overall, I think seeing the different classes was kind of neat. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like, you know, when we see class showcases in like FF14 trailers for like whatever the new expansion is, right? Kind of reminds me of that. I was getting similar vibes. All right, next we have Prison Boss Prohibition. Official release date, announcement trailer, creature feature 2025. All right, let's check it out.
In a world where the streets are ruled by the law of the yoke, one crew crafts in the shadows, smuggling beers, slinging flowers, and frying up trouble. But when the cops come cracking down, they'll have to stash the cash or get fried trying. This summer, the biggest question in history finally gets answered. Which came first?
The chicken or the egg? This is really interesting. This is really interesting. I kind of like the premise behind this whole thing. The concept is interesting. I don't know. I think this could be either a really, really funny simulator of some kind or just a hilarious shitfest. I'm not entirely sure. But I like it. I like it. I think it's interesting. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like the art style. Kind of reminds me a little bit of I forget what the name was of the crap. I can't. Oh, it reminds me a little bit of like Rhythm Sprout a little bit with like the way all the characters are shaped and stuff, and it's kind of funny. Let's see. Season 1 story makes much more sense when you go up to, I believe, the end of the King of Gods arc in Mabinogi, which I think it is Generation 13. Whichever gen, because right after it was the Shakespeare stuff, Crazy Chicken Pictures, yeah, right? Then do Season 1 of Vidi, and, well, yeah, Morrigan is a massive bitch. Oh no. Let's see. Chicken versus the egg, yeah, another alpha test game. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of alpha tests coming out, so there's a bunch of games that seem to be, you know, pretty much almost done cooking, but they just want like a, you know, one more combing. All right, next we have Adepts Arena official announcement trailer creature feature showcase 2025. It's a first-person adventure for both flat screen and VR, featuring advanced physics-based effects, master the power of the earth element, learn new abilities from ancient spirits, and aid them in their war against the sinister golem. I can't talk, holy shit. Hold on, let me take a sip real quick. There we go. Adepts Arena is coming soon to VR and Meta Quest. All right, let's check it out.
Deep in the wild lands, you will face the truth. The time of spirits is over, and soon, so will yours.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You're an earthbender? What? Or is it just his character? That's crazy. Oh, what the hell is that? Jesus. Oh, they're like weird beetle things? What is that? I almost had a false alarm scare. I thought it was a spider at first, but then I realized, hold on, that's like a beetle thing. It's ugly, but it ain't that ugly. Yeah, you can definitely tell that they're really showcasing the VR for this game. Like I can't imagine this game being played without a VR headset just because of the way it's being presented here. Like, it definitely has that floaty look to it. Seems like mechanical bugs? Yeah, maybe.
So, what's your next move, Adept?
Adepts Arena. Also coming in VR, MetaQuest, Steam VR. Okay, so my thoughts on this. I think it's interesting for like a VR concept. I don't think I would like it regularly played, like on mouse and keyboard, or if it was like controller. Like I don't see enough here to make me feel like, yeah, this is a game I want to play, you know? Yeah, maybe with hand gesture controls, it's like, oh, like it's basically like you get earthbending. That's all. That's all it is. You're an earthbender. That's really what it comes down to, I think, for this game. Interesting. Now, that being said, I'm gonna need a little bit more than that. So I think this one is thumbs down for me. Not because I think it's a bad game. It's just not my thing. Not my thing. Alright. Maybe for VR, not as PC game. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking. Like, not only just the way it's presented, but I just can't imagine like this. Like, I don't know. It just seems too basic. Seems too basic. That's all I gotta say. Thank you for the hydrate. What did you do? Thank you for the stretch. Bad shooter, fast runner. Ow! My back! It just cracked in like 4 places. There we go. And thank you for the head pat, Majin Droid Arinsu. Appreciate it. Yeah, so I don't know. That one I thought was a little underwhelming. Alright, next we have Once Human, the new PvP spin-off, Raid Zone Global Reveal trailer. Now, just a quick disclaimer, right? I have played Once Human. I liked it, and then after the first season, I was just like lost. Hello, Isekai dude. Oh, there were a couple that were okay. There were a couple. Some interesting looking ones. But yeah, I really think that, at least for Once Human, my understanding is that now they have like semi-permanent servers or something like that, which is something that I feel like if the game had originally came out with, that might have like retained more people. Once Human is one of those rare games that I actually uninstalled because I just didn't play it for like a year. But I did like it initially. It's not a bad game. I just couldn't keep up with the constant seasonal mechanic change and stuff like that. I've never played it as a PvP player though. I've never done PvP in that game. So, yeah, this is a little bit foreign to me, but we'll see. Oh, there's bison now? Is that a bison? That's interesting. Oh my god, no! That's a beaver, isn't it? Okay, the wolves were already in the game, so... Holy crap! Since when did they have the diagonal walls? Is that new? Is that like a new thing? I don't remember there being diagonal walls in the game. Damn, I think it's new because they're really showcasing that here. That's crazy. That's really appealing. I mean, I gotta say, I feel like Once Human probably has one of the best building systems I've ever seen in a survival game. Straight up. Like, the fact that you can leave your body in one place and just use just move the camera around to do whatever the heck you need to do is so nice. So nice. Loot or be looted. And that's one hell of a base defense, damn. Ruthless plunder, oh god. So is this like new? Like, was this not like a thing before where like you couldn't like invade people's bases or raid people's bases? Like, is like raiding new to the game? Because I wouldn't know because I never played it as a PvP player, so I'm kind of curious about that. Hmm. Once human raid zone. Early access speak. There's early access for the raid zone? That's crazy. Begins on May 21st. So tomorrow. Interesting. I don't know. Like, it's weird because, like, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about Once Human. On one hand, I really, really like the game. I like the combat. I like the stealth opportunities. I like, you know, playing it solo. I played with other people before, but not like on a long, like I've had, I don't remember if they're called guilds in that game, but I've had people like with me in like a party or whatever, and that's been kind of interesting and fun. I don't know about the PvP though. Like, I don't know if this is just like an area that is kind of like not capture the flag. Well, maybe that is kind of like it. I wonder if it's kind of like, you know, you can raid this base and then you try to keep control of the base from other players. Like how does that work? Like, I don't know. Interesting. I feel like this is not something that appeals to me personally, but interesting. Let's see. I'm tired of survival games, to be honest. That's fair. That's fair. I used to play a lot of, what were the other games I played? I can't remember. I used to play MMOs mostly and, MOBAs, but I got tired of, like, PvP stuff, in most games that I've played in the past. And I was just like, you know what? I think I'm done. I don't have time for this. You know, I realized that, like, after a certain point, I couldn't keep up with the skill level of my opponents because I just didn't play often enough in certain games. But yeah, Once Human, I've seriously considered coming back to the game. I'm just hesitant because there's so many other games right now that I'm like dabbling with that I don't think I have time to like really look at it, if that makes sense. But I did like the game, so I don't know. We'll see. Next we have Deadly Delivery official announcement trailer. Creature Feature Showcase 2025. All right. Oh, I didn't read the thing. Deadly Delivery is an online VR co-op horror game about delivering parcels into haunted mines. Avoid monsters, drop off packages, and pray you reach the quota. Team up with up to 3 other delivery goblins. Survive your shift and pay back your student loans. Oh my god. Well, okay, that's pure fantasy. Let's be real, that's not happening. Deadly Delivery is coming soon with the closed beta available at the official Deadly Delivery website. Ooh. Okay. Let's check it out. I like the concept.
You need to go into the dungeon, deliver the packages, bring back the money, and maybe don't die.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
So easy.
Delivery.
Oh nice, there's a door.
Oh, wait.
Oh, nice.
Let me, yeah. No, let's get this.
Yeah.
Okay, someone else. Hello.
Oh! Oh my god, imagine you're like there to deliver a parcel. Oh, hey man, I know you live in this dungeon and you're a little remote, but don't worry, we deliver everywhere. We got you, fam. We got you. You show up, you deliver that shit, ring ring, and then they just grab you and just... I was not expecting that. That's hilarious.
Thanks.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's a jump. Oh. Shoot. God damn. Okay, I'm going down a level. I'll update you guys. Over. Melle? Melle?
Oh. That wasn't even a real person! What? You know, this kind of reminds me of that other game that was like, it kind of had like the Cthulhu theme, but it was like, well, Lovecraftian theme. I shouldn't say Cthulhu. That's like, it had a, I can't remember what it was called, but it was like, it started off with like kind of like a cinematic cutscene, and there was like a bunch of people who were like, like in like this forest. I guess they washed up on land and they were kind of exploring around, and then, you know, the one dude just randomly shoots the guy next to him, and he's like, what the fuck, why'd you shoot him? And he's like, oh, I thought it was like a monster or something. And I just sit there, I think about this, and I'm like, I feel like something like that will happen in this game. I feel like that is like the vibes I'm getting. Like you're gonna sabotage your your ally because you think that it's them or that it's not them, and it's just and then, you know, I agree, this is a nice idea for a game. I like this. I think this would be a fun like streamer game. Like I feel like this will be a fun streamer game for sure. I think a bunch of people are gonna be playing this with their friends. I know someone who probably liked that. I think actually May, I think May would probably like this. And maybe Jen plays a lot of games like this too, and Gabo and all of that. So I don't know. Oh wow, you just waved to like a weird creepy doll. Oh. Oh my god, I love that they just stopped it right there. Closed beta, deadly delivery. Okay. That's funny. That's funny. I actually really like this. I like this because it just actually shows gameplay. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many trailers out there that just show cinematics, or it's only a teaser, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like this one just really encapsulates, like, what it's like to play these kinds of games with your friends. Like, it kind of makes you, it puts you in the shoes of, like, who this game is intended for, if that makes sense. So yeah, this could be really cool. This gets a thumbs up from me. Very nice. All right, next we have Chrono Odyssey, official CBT announce, not announcement, announce trailer. Man, someone at IGN, bro. What's happening? Let's see. Get another look at the world of Chrono Odyssey in this latest trailer for the upcoming open world action MMORPG from Chrono Studio and Cacao Games. A limited time PC closed beta event will be available on Steam in June 2025 with signups available now. Chrono Odyssey will be available PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and S. Wow. What's with all the MMOs today, guys? Like, so many MMOs were like requested for trailers. Like, is it like MMO season because like summer is on the way? And you know how, like, you know, I have a feeling that's what it is that, oh yeah, all the college students have off, now's the time to have an MMO come out, you know, that kind of idea. Who knows?
The void has consumed us all.
Oh my god, this is like Attack on Titan all over again!
Is this the end? What divinity dwells in this madness? Calamity bears not name nor face.
Ew.
It draws closer still.
This is super creepy and I love it.
I shall return you to the past.
You know, this definitely kind of goes into that like sci-fi horror almost kind of element, but like it's weird because it's like they tried to take, I don't know, I feel like the armor on like the which I assume is your team, versus like the aliens. It gives such a weird sci-fi mix-up. It's kind of interesting. I don't know.
You must prevail, no matter the cost. Reshape the future by your own hand. Sentinel of Cetera, I await your return.
All right. Let's see. Me when I nut. Oh my god. Dark fantasy really becoming a trend now. Yeah, I don't know if it's necessarily dark fantasy becoming a trend. It's always kind of been a popular like genre, I think. I think maybe because of the audience that I attract, because of the content I make, maybe that's just kind of the preference of my audience. I mean, maybe, I don't know, that's my guess as to why we see a lot of dark fantasy stuff. And plus I think you guys genuinely want to see like what I think about like these games. But overall I kind of like just the overall aesthetics. Like, I mean, this shot right here, oh, beautiful. You know, you got all this creepy stuff, and you know, then you have this like weird like alien thing. And you know, it's funny because the aesthetic almost comes off as like, it kind of reminds me a little bit of like Elden Ring, but not really. It's weird. Does someone say dark fantasy for the Emperor? Oh my god. Hello Gerton, welcome to the chat. How are you doing? Game better have massive milkers? Oh my god. Well, it seems to be a common theme, so we'll see. We'll see on the playtest for June 2025, so there we go. Yeah, I kind of wonder that too. Interesting. All right, here we go. Next we have Anno 117 or 117, not sure which it is. Pax Romana gameplay showcase trailer. Now, this is a 6-minute trailer. I think I will watch the whole thing. Part of the reason why I find this interesting is because the person specifically requested this trailer. So I'm like, there's something here, you know, maybe it's interesting, right? So let's see. Governor, your destiny awaits in Anno 117 Pax Romana. Step into the heart of the Roman Empire as we explore the breathtaking province of Latium in this in-depth walkthrough of Anno 117 Pax Romana. From laying the foundations of your first settlement to mastering the complexities of Roman governance, this journey introduces you to many key aspects of the game. Forge your legacy and become the governor you were meant to be. Okay. All right, Ubisoft, let's check it out.
Ah, so you wish to be a Roman governor? Congratulations. The Emperor himself has deemed you worthy to take charge of these lands. Once struck by disaster, they're now ready for new leadership. Your leadership. Your story begins here, on a humble island with azure shores. Latium. Whether you dream of a bustling trade empire or a conquest...
Oh, so this is like a city builder then. This looks more like a city builder slash... I don't want to say management sim because I haven't really seen management elements, but that's interesting.
Driven dominion. No two cities will ever be the same. As
that water looks really pretty, I just gotta say.
Every choice you make shapes your city in your image. Govern well, and the Emperor will sing your praises. Govern poorly, and, well, the consequences won't be pleasant. Every decision you make will shape your legacy.
Let's see, the Anno series, but way back in time? Pax Romana, Peace of Rome. Oh, okay. Ubislop? Maybe. Civilization type game? We'll have to see more.
So
maybe.
How does one become a good governor? Let's find out.
The Anno series has always been an RTS and city building. Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Latium is where your journey begins, young governor. New beginnings are magical, but they're also full of hard work. First, lay down roads to keep your people connected. Organic layouts add charm, while efficient grids boost productivity. Start with dirt roads, They may be humble, but they're the first step on the path to greatness. Resources are your lifeblood. Wood from untouched forests will be essential, but manage your lumber camps wisely to maintain a sustainable supply. And
what is he even doing to that piece of wood? Like, is he treating the wood? What is that? Hold on, I'm confused. What is he doing? Like, look at his hands. Hold on.
maintain a sustainable supply. And remember,
huh?
Efficient logistics are key. Warehouses will keep goods flowing and production smooth. Your residents need more than just...
You know what it reminds me of? You know in like FF14 when you're interacting with an item and your character's arms just kind of move crazily like in front of you, where it's like, yeah, I'm definitely interacting with something. It's totally convincing. Like that's what that reminds me of. It's so weird.
Work. They need homes. Build neighborhoods that suit your city's vision. Markets drive income and population growth, while taverns keep spirits high. Oh, and mind the fire hazards, especially the bakeries. Fires are practically a Roman tradition.
That's concerning.
Just be mindful of your city's layout. Residents will love Lavender's sweet scent, but they won't be so fond of the pig farm's stench. Phew. Balance charm and profit wisely. A governor must also live among the people. Establish your own villa as a sign of stability and leadership. Meet your people's needs and they'll advance, unlocking new industries and opportunities.
Trade and treachery, prosper or perish. The choice is yours.
A resilient economy is vital. Stockpile resources and prepare for challenges, as not every island will yield the goods you desire. Trade is key to securing essential items, but keep an eye on rival governors. Not all share your vision of cooperation. Diplomacy may seem wise, but some rivals favor force. Protect your trade routes with armed escorts and fortified ports. And beware of pirates.
Uh-oh.
A well-defended harbor.
Yeah, this is like Civ. This reminds me of like Civ 6. It really does. Like a lot of it is just, hold on. I'm getting too many words at once and it's not working. Let me see. Anno series is an old series. I'm surprised you haven't. Stroking it. God. Oh, you mean the log? See, pulling bark, usually it's done with a knife. Oh, maybe that's what he was holding. It was hard to tell. I was looking at it, I was like, that's so weird. Anyway, that makes sense now. I really wish they would drop the sub fee for FF14. I want to get into it. Honestly, I don't really imagine the game dropping the sub fee because of how expensive it probably is to maintain that game. Like, I'm not trying to like, I'm trying to be fair here and say, you know, Square Enix is a very wealthy company. It's not like, you know, they're gonna be in dire straits, you know, if they don't charge you for a month, but I don't know. It, like, the thing is, like, I kind of understand how you feel on that, because there's been games before where, like, I hesitate to pay a fee to play the game because I'm just like, you know, whatever. But I feel like FF14 is one of those games that I feel like the sub fee is actually worth it. Let's see, sub fees are 90s, 2000s. Yeah, they are. That's true. But it doesn't seem to have tiles like Civ games. Yeah, it doesn't seem. It looks like you can almost like place things the way you do in like Foundation, where you can just kind of place things everywhere. Like SimCity with combat. Oh, okay.
Keeps your goods safe.
Ah, there's the interface. I was like, where's that interface? We haven't seen anything. And now I'm looking at it. Yeah, this is definitely, it gives like a Civ vibe with, you know, that's interesting.
From thieving hands.
Society and culture leave a lasting legacy.
Prospers, your people's desires grow. Fine goods, entertainment, and culture become their...
It's more the sub fee on top of buying the game expansion. It has MTX. Oh yeah, the microtransactions is what kills that argument to me. Yeah, I mean, I guess they do make plenty of money from the microtransactions. at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I mean, they are making a mobile too. So, and I think it really kind of depends on the structure of the game, because on one hand, you know, FF14 has had like a lot of different, you know, expansions, a lot of good success. The microtransactions, yeah, I'm sure. And they have, whatchamacallit, they have sales too for the microtransactions and stuff. Things go on sale all the time. It wouldn't surprise me if like the microtransactions alone would be enough to maintain. Especially because, actually, now I think about it, what's interesting is that the sub fee hasn't, I don't think it's ever gone up. I think it's always been, you know, I think it's like what, $12, $13 if you're, oh my god, my brain, I can't remember. But yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. That's fair. I mean, and you know, Eloquent does have a point too. Like, sub fees are like 90s or 2000s. Like, I can definitely see that. You know, it's rare that you pay a sub fee to play a game. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Because the thing is, they've been gradually making it so that, like, the first, certain parts of the game are, like, you can do, like, a free trial. But the free trial is, like, a good portion of the games now. Like, it's actually, like, several expansions, I'm pretty sure. So, technically, you could play it for free eventually, but you'd be waiting, like, maybe, what, 1 or 2 years behind everyone else? So, and then, of course, I'm sure they have, like, oh, no, I think they removed the time limit, didn't they? I think they might have removed the time limit. There's, like, certain, like, things you can't do. But I don't know. I kind of wonder, because, like, the infrastructure, the level of whatever, but at the same time, like, yeah, you're right. Like, it's a very lucrative game, so I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question.
Their demands. Libraries and Grammatica schools pave the way for technological...
Oh, that's so cool. You have, like, the lecture halls. That's pretty neat. I like that.
...advancements. Public service buildings like bathhouses boost health, while theaters keep happiness high. Grand monuments like the Colosseum bring prestige and secure the Emperor's favor. Never underestimate the power of reputation. After all, it's the key to lasting legacy.
Religion, what to believe in.
Faith unites your people and strengthens your leadership. Each island may dedicate itself to a single deity.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. It looks like you just choose like a certain deity and then that's it. That's interesting. I wonder if they're gonna like choose like historically accurate ones that you can choose from. Because this looks like the equivalent of like what? Demeter? But is it Demeter? But I'm thinking about like Greek gods. But anyway, I'm tired. My brain's not functioning.
But shrines for other gods are welcome. Believing in Neptune grants faster ships and bountiful sea production, while believing in Mars empowers your soldiers and bolsters your army's morale. Choose your patron god wisely.
Actually, you know what? I just realized one other thing, Jean, something that you didn't mention that I just remembered. Not only do they have microtransactions, they also sell merch. They also sell merch. So, that's another thing.
As faith will shape your province's destiny. Expand through diplomacy or force. The choice is yours. Trade and alliances can build a sprawling network, but conquest secures your rule. Aqueducts fuel growth, while fortresses guard your borders. Prepare your military to defend your ambitions. Whether close combat or long-range firepower, your strategy will determine your legacy.
Romanization. Embrace the unknown.
Your rule may extend.
Yeah, it is an Ubisoft game.
To lands beyond the Empire, like Albion, where Celts resist Roman influence.
If it was anyone other than Ubislop, I'd give it a try. I feel that. I feel you there.
It's a wild place. Will you protect Celtic traditions or remain loyal?
I'll stick with Furthest Frontier. Never played it.
To Roman ambition.
Conclusion: bring order or embrace the unknown.
Your choices will determine your fate. A prosperous metropolis or a city in bankruptcy.
You know, just seeing all these like little these like characters, like not characters, but seeing all these NPCs walking around, I kind of wonder if there's going to be like lag. Like just looking at this game, it makes me wonder if there's going to be like some lag issues.
Forge your legacy and become the governor you were meant to be. Begin your journey. Wishlist now.
There was a live action teaser. What the hell? Damn, they had to add in the Celts. Is it Celts or Celts? I don't know. I pull a I'll put what you can wipe them off the map. Oh, like your cat. Interesting. I don't know. This one I'm kind of on the fence on. I kind of agree with the whole Ubisoft thing where it's like, well, do I really want to buy from a company that like does a bunch of like fucked up shit? Probably not. It's the same reason why I don't play The Sims. Like I don't like buying EA games, for example. I don't know. I'm hesitant to trust. Oh, it's a hard C, like like Celts. I think I got it right. Boudica was one hell of a queen. The Incenti there were in good hands until she died. Oh, was that like an actual person? So you named your cat after an actual person? That's cool. Didn't know that. Interesting. All right, next we have, I don't know. My first thought, oh, really quick TLDR, my thoughts on that previous one. It has all the elements of a game that I should like, but I hesitate because of who makes it. So I understand. All right, next we have NTE official closed beta trailer. Containment begins now. All right, let's check this out. Oh, I didn't read the... Let's see. Recruitment begins now. Welcome to Heathrow Appraiser. Life of an anomaly hunter isn't easy, so stay sharp and watch out for the strange and unusual. Feeling a bit lost starting out? Don't worry, our friends at Sturry Express are always ready to lend a hand. You'll get the hang of containment in no time. Keep your eyes open and don't miss the Nexus. Alright, let's check it out. Ooh. I don't know why I'm getting like gacha game vibes looking at this. You know, there was a different trailer we watched not too long ago. It was probably about maybe a couple months ago that kind of reminds me of this game, or this game kind of reminds me of, just because like the art style is really similar and it had like the same kind of like futuristic city kind of feel to it. So I don't know, I wonder if I don't know, just like watching this, I'm not entirely sure what this game is supposed to be about. And I know I just read the description. Anime GTA, I don't, it doesn't come off to me that way. Iserman elephant in Latin. Let's see. Latin doesn't have a soft C sound, so Julius Caesar was pronounced Julius Kaiser. Interesting. Continuing. Oh, that car is not good. Yeah, there it is. That's the anime GTA feel. Yeah, maybe it is. I wonder if these are like the villains of the game that they're introducing now. Yeah, I don't know. Like, the more I look at this, the more I'm like, I really don't know what this game is supposed to be about. Like, I look at it, it looks like, it almost reminds me of like PSO2 for some reason. New Genesis, I mean. And I just kind of look at it and I'm like, huh? Like, I don't know. There's like so much going on. You have driving mechanics, you have story stuff. It looks like you might have like a rival faction of people who are like the villains of the game. It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. Yeah, like I have no idea what the game is about. Yeah, not gonna say a word about the women drivers there. Oh my god, bruh. Thank you for the head pat. You read your curse, and thank you for the hydrate, Kachikochu. Thank you for the stretch epic sever. Appreciate it. I don't know. I feel like, let's see, too much boobage games like that tend to be light on actual gameplay. Better get in the test then. Oh my god. Maybe. Like, this feels more like a music video than it does a like showcase of, like, I understand it's a trailer, right? It doesn't say it's like this is obviously more of a cinematic trailer kind of thing, but if this is for a closed beta, this is a little concerning. I feel like this game has like a lot of like fan service for like no reason. Yeah, I have no idea. Now there's combat. Like, what is this game about? What is this game about? Serious question. I have no idea. Containment test sign-up starts now. I don't know. Like, just looking at it, it's like, it feels like there's like so many different things happening. I'm really not sure. Like, is this anime GTA? Is this like some weird creature capture thing like we started off with in the beginning with the girl with the net? Is this like, you know, fighting, you know, villains or like a faction of villains? Or is this some kind of weird like exorcism kind of game? I have no idea. All the characters are so aesthetically different. I can't even tell what kind of game this is. I have no idea. Just watching the trailer. Like, this is supposed to be a closed beta trailer. It feels more like a music video. I'm gonna be honest. It really does. Like, and it's not just because the music was good. The music was good. It was alright. But I have no idea what this game is about. Just watching this trailer. I don't even know what to take away from this. So many mixed genre you don't want anymore. Yeah, like it's It's too much. I honestly, I have no idea what I'm looking at. Like, I read the description too, and I'm still confused. The description doesn't even tell you what the game's about. I'm gonna look it up. Let me see if this game's on Steam. Let me see. Because I have no idea what this game's about. I don't see it on... Oh. That is not what I wanted to see when I typed that in. Oh, good thing I'm not sharing my screen right now on the other side. Hell no. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence on that one. Send name? Nope. Let's see. It's so many genre mix you don't know you don't want anymore. Let's see. The game doesn't even look bad at all. It's just, what is this? Yeah, exactly. It's confusing. Like, how am I supposed to know that I want to play this game if I don't even understand what genre this game really fits into? Like, yeah, you got like a futuristic city kind of thing, then you have characters that have like an old style look, almost like, it's weird. Like, I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't understand what's happening. I'm overwhelmed. I'm gonna be honest. So, not a good... Oh, wait. Oh, let me reopen that tab. Hold on. Let me reopen the tab. I didn't see the, Okay, it has 109 dislike. What are the comments saying? I want to read the comments. The song's a bop. Okay. Really love these animated games trailers. Animation looks amazing and gives us Wuthering Waves vibe. Yeah, that's another one. Wuthering Waves kind of reminds me of that. But I really hope to see some gameplay and release trailers too. This game trying to be everything. Yep. There we go. For everyone asking for gameplay, there is a 13-minute gameplay trailer here on YouTube. Okay. Interesting. Dudes, if you want to see gameplay, it was a 15-minute trailer. Okay, so people are... Sorry. Apparently there's a gameplay video out there. Let's see. We got anime GTA before GTA 6. Wow. Nice trailer. Can't wait to see gameplay. Yeah, I don't know. Mixed feelings on this one. Next. Final Fantasy XIV mobile technical test trailer. So this I did not know was going to be a thing until today. So check it out. Okay, so let's take a look. So it looks like it's just kind of showcasing the interface for the minigames in the place. I forget what it's called. Man, I'm forgetting like everything about FF14. It's weird. I literally played like 2 days ago. Yeah. MSQ stuff. You know, I kind of wonder, is this gonna... Does anyone know if this is going to be crossplay? Is it close to the PC version? It looks pretty much like a less graphically intense version of the PC version, in my opinion. And the interface, like this, for example, with the combat... So this person's playing Bard. I'm looking at this and I'm like... How do the hotbars work? A little confused on that. I don't know. Like, see that? I don't know. Like, there's a lot of buttons. Okay, I don't play a lot of mobile games that require, it just showing Sholo. Oh my god. Let's see, those dog ears are starting to hit hard. Yeah, it's marketed as mobile, so yeah. So I don't know. Like, I wonder if it's gonna have crossplay, because if it's gonna have all the content the other stuff had, I mean, that's a huge investment of time and energy. So I kind of wonder if it's going to be like trailing behind the PC version, or if it's going to be like are they trying to get new players to play this, or are they trying to get returning players or like already established players to try it on mobile? Like, I wonder. I don't know. That's interesting. Hold on a second. There we go. I didn't mean to click on it. Overall, interesting. That was not on my bingo card for this year. So interesting to say the least. But yeah, it definitely looks like a slightly less graphically intense version of the same game. The interface layout's a little different, so like, you know, it's not bad. I mean, I don't see any like real big complaints or anything like that. It's really similar to the PC version with like certain things. I hope you can move like HUD elements around though, because like this bard meter here, like I'm kind of wondering if like you can move it to like the bottom or to the left or whatever. And I wonder how it's gonna be like playing like a healer in this fashion. Like I don't know. I kind of want to try it actually because it's just so bizarre. I did not expect that. Like it. I guess like I'm kind of shocked that it's even attempting to like they're even attempting to put it on mobile. That's the neat part. You won't. It's gonna be mobile suffering for healers. Well, you're talking to the same person who plays on controller, so I don't know. Maybe. Might be easier for all I know. But yeah, interesting. All right, next we have Shovel Knight Dig, official console launch trailer. Let's see. Take a look at the console launch trailer for Shovel Knight Dig, a puzzle platformer developed by Yacht Club Games. Players will experience a fresh vertical twist, featuring fluid animation, precise platforming, and dynamic level generation. Embark on a journey to a mysterious, ever-changing, to stop Drill Knight and his dastardly crew of hexcavators. Huh? So many words. Shovel Knight Dig is available now for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, alongside Nintendo Switch, Apple Arcade, and PC Steam. By the way, guys, like, is it just me or like, is my brain like frying? Like, I feel like when I'm reading these, like, I feel like it's like incoherent. Like, is it just me? I have to ask, because like I'm over here like, man, like I'm really struggling to read this shit. What's going on? I don't know. Here we go. Isn't Shovel Knight like a series? I don't think I've played it, but like, yeah, no, I've never played it, but I don't know if the first game or previous games were like in this art style, or is it different? I don't know. Yeah, I'm definitely getting like low-key like Zelda vibes from this actually. Let's see, to be fair, Shovel Knight is a parody of classic platformers, and it's full of references to pop culture from the 90s, so the growl plot tends to be a mental fart. Yeah, that's fair. And it's fucking awesome. Alright. Yeah, so it looks like you're just dealing with a whole new faction of enemies. Is this like an expansion? This feels like an expansion or like a DLC. Wicked Wishes included, Fate and Fortune included. Wait, so did they just like bundle all the like DLCs together or something? Is that what's going on here? And then they just added Shovel Knight Dig as like the following thing? That's interesting. I think that's it. Oh, no, there's more. Okay, well, I think that was it, actually. Huh. That's interesting. I don't know, like, it definitely gives me, like, nostalgia feels to, like, it kind of reminds me a little bit of, like old Zelda games on, like, the, Game Boy Advance and that kind of stuff. And it's, like, interesting to see this kind of, like, return. I don't know. They're definitely trying, like, I feel like a lot of devs are really trying to, like, push into, like, that nostalgia, you know, and a lot of these, like, more popular games, for some reason, they always tend to flicker back to that nostalgic time, and maybe, I don't know, maybe it's there to, like, I don't know, it's hard to describe. Like, for me, it's, like, interesting, because I feel like everything has just kind of come full circle, you know? You have the moment where everything just kind of, like, you know, you have all this new flashy stuff. I remember the early 2000s, you know, you had God of War and games like that, and people were like, oh my god, the graphics. And I remember people would be like, oh my god, the graphics. And now we're, like, going backwards in time, whereas, like, before it was more like, oh, we just got to make the graphics look nicer and nicer, right? And now it's like we reach a certain peak, and now it's like, okay, well, the eye can only really see how much, you know, detail, right, at one time. When you're playing a game, the amount of detail when stuff is moving on the screen is not going to be as, like, crisp, because your brain is looking for, you know, looking at whatever the heck you're interacting with, right? So I don't know, I wonder if there's, like, there's a point where, like, the return on investment when it comes to graphics and things like that just doesn't pay off. Like, I would assume that's the case. Because, like, I don't even have, like, 4K monitors. Like, I'm over here chilling with my my monitors, and they are not, you know, those shiny 4K monitors with the really nice stuff. I don't have that. So I'm sitting here like, you know, does it really make a difference? You know, is that why people are going backwards to more nostalgic 2D feel? And there's been a lot of 2D games that we've seen on the channel, like, even like a lot of these farming sims and stuff are, like, 2D, and I don't know if it's because of games like what was the other game? Stardew Valley, for example. You know, I just kind of wonder. Like, I kind of think about it, I'm like, you know, it's kind of coming full circle. Let's see, Dig has been out for some time now. They just updated the game with the new, oh, I think I already read that. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Either way, interesting. Looks pretty cool. Alright, next we have Dogwitch, official reveal trailer. Check out the reveal trailer for Dogwitch, a turn-based, dice-powered deck-building roguelite developed by Heckmouse. Players will embody a half-dog, half-witch to unleash powerful combos, take down wacky adversaries, and embark on adventure unlike any other. Experiment with a suite of different spells and weapons to gain the upper hand and overcome challenges along the way. Dogwitch is launching in 2025 for PC on Steam. Okay, check it out.
A sketchy wizard's potion turned you into the Dog Witch. Part canine, part spell slinger, all trouble. And that wizard? Now he's tearing up the kingdom trying to take you down. So it's up to you to show him who's the leader of the pack. Roll your dice, cast your spells, and unleash.
You know, I really like the simplistic art style of this game. You know, it kind of goes back to that. Like, it definitely has an almost, like, Kickstarter feel to it. You know what I mean? Like, and I hate to, like, say it like that, because not every game on Kickstarter is gonna look like this, but it really has that, like, that feel. I don't know. It gives me those vibes. Oh my god, a female dog makes it a... Wow, a bitch witch. That's what you were gonna say. I see how it is. I see how it is. Okay, continuing.
Chaos and bite-sized roguelike runs. Discover over 100 magical items, plus their darker, corrupted twins. Each one adding new synergy and combos to fetch victory your way. Face off against frog kings, a paranoid beehive, angry cat ladies, and gun-wielding Russian dolls?
Oh my god.
Need backup? summon laser ponies, gun-toting rats, and skeleton sidekicks. Because the only thing better than one dog witch is a whole pack of magical friends.
You know, this trailer really, I feel like, encapsulates the mood of the entire game. Like, I feel like just looking at it visually and then just hearing the narration, it fits. It fits well. Thank you for the headpat, bad shooter, fast runner. Thank you for the hydrate, what did you do? And thank you for the stretch, Imagine Droid Arinsu. If they make money off this, the feline version will be next. Oh my god, imagine. It's gonna be silly and you're gonna like it. Yeah, exactly. This one looks fun. The dev team comes off as total stoners. It really, yeah, you know, it kind of makes you wonder.
Down Mad Master Wiz himself, and maybe give him a bite where it hurts. After all, you're not just any old spellcaster. You're the dog witch. So, who's a good doggy?
Oh my god, the lasers.
Coming soon. Wishlist now on Steam.
Yeah, but it definitely gives me, it's coming soon, but it definitely gives me like the Kickstarter vibes, you know, the art style, the overall feel, it just screams indie. I don't know, like, is this an indie company? I'm not sure. Let me see. I'm gonna actually look it up. Yep, it's on Steam. Roguelike, deck builder, dice, card game, colorful. Single player. Okay, so it's single player. Steam achievements, Steam Cloud, family sharing. You can play with an Xbox controller, DualShock controller, and DualSense controller. So that's USB only. Let's see. I don't know. I think this is definitely one that would be kind of fun to play on stream, maybe. What do you guys think? This fits you? Yeah, maybe. Maybe a little bit. Alright, next we have Blades of Fire official world trailer. Don't miss the world trailer of Blades of Fire, a third-person action RPG developed by Mercury Steam. Players will embark on a vast journey through the scorched remains of Besakar Hamlet to the frosty fortress of Winter's Wall. Take a look at a glimpse of the dynamic world of Blades of Fire, launching on May 22nd. That's 2 days from now. For PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on the Epic Games Store, with a demo launching on May 15th. All right, let's check it out.
Eren and Adso have set out on a quest as bold as it is doomed. On their journey, they'll cross the scorched remains of Besakar Hamlet. Its streets are stalked by the Queen's hunters and cursed souls, doomed to roam and spread only death in their wake. But something worse lingers here. An ancient hunger, thirsting for blood. To face the Crimson Fort is madness.
So this definitely feels like a very, like, story-driven kind of game, just looking at this. I kind of like the art style, honestly. Like, it gives, like, weird, like, dark fantasy vibes without being too dark, if you know what I mean.
But it blocks the only path to Duria, the ancient city where fate pulls Eren and Adso closer to the palace. Cursed long ago, its inhabitants endure a living death. Their bodies decayed, their minds broken. There's nothing left in them but pain.
Oh man, imagine you're like walking up and then you look, oh, what a beautiful piece of art, and then this enemy just spawns from it. Oh my god. Yeah, it's like dark fantasy light. That's what it feels like to me. This is interesting.
Within the ruins, someone may still live. Someone who hasn't Doyen graves rise untouched
Dark fantasy with brighter environment? Yeah, that's probably a better way to describe it.
by time. Solemn monuments carved by the first hands of humankind. For centuries, their towering tombs have held the silence of the dead. But now, that silence is broken. A necromancer's call has roused the graves. The dead walk once more. They hunt one who has also awakened and runs from eyes no
Oh
longer
boy.
blinded by death. Forged in blood
So it looks like there's friendly ghosts and unfriendly ghosts.
and sand, the citadel of Varusmunda still stands.
I gotta say, the architecture in this game is actually pretty fantastic. I really, really like the way that a lot of these areas look. I mean, it's just so nice. Like, it's, you could tell that a lot of it is like very like, it just fits like a unique aesthetic almost, where it's like almost familiar but different at the same time. It's interesting.
A war-scarred monument to a
Less gore? I mean, how is there gonna be gore if it's mostly skeletons? I mean, I see what you mean though, but I mean, I'm pretty sure you can't get blood out of a skeleton.
forgotten age. Here, the ancient forgers
Or a ghost.
once defeated the tyrant Thalmudak and his monstrous Athanatoi, ending an era of darkness beneath storm-split skies. They buried their enemies beneath the citadel. A warning, a boast. But they didn't bury them deep enough.
Uh-oh.
Now, Queen Nerea has stirred the sands and called the Athanatoi back to life, and they will be her sword against Aaron. On the icy shores of an ancient fjord, carved by the tides of the Forger's Sea, stands Winter's Wall. A fortress of frost and stone, silent beneath a sky of falling snow. Once it welcomed travelers on the path to the royal palace. Now it stands cold and abandoned.
You know, I wonder what the exploration in this game is gonna be like, because these environments are just, I mean, they're so cool. I feel like I would spend a lot of time just walking around looking for like hidden chests and stuff. I don't know if there's gonna be chests, but come on, with all these elements, if there's no like anything like that, like if there's no prize for like looking around in areas where you don't expect, or even find, I feel like this game might even have like hidden enemies and things like that. Like it just kind of gives me those vibes. Solo RPG, or you control a team. It looks like a solo RPG to me,
Long ago,
but I will have to double check.
royal caravans passed this way, through the Dryad Forest and up the cliffs where the palace rests. Here, Aaron was born and knew warmth, love, and Princess Nerea. And here, under a sky heavy with sorrow, his world shattered. This is where his exile began.
Exile. Damn. Interesting. Interesting. I really like this. I think this is a game I might try. This might be a game, this might be the game for me. I like this. I like the style, the concept. Yeah, the kick side is clunky still. I see that what issues you face. Oh, was there an issue on the kick side? No, it looks fine. Looks fine to me. I don't know. Last week on Wednesday, for some reason, the kick stream would not connect. Like, I don't know why. I didn't change any settings, so I'm not really sure. Let's see. Wait, hold on. It had issues loading for me, but when I came here, you're just fine. That's interesting. Slight delay a while ago. Okay. What is this game called again? Blades of Fire. Alright, let me look it up. Is this the one? Did it say Epic Games Store? I think that's what it said. Let me double. Yeah, it's on. Oh, it's not on Steam. I don't have an Epic Games account. Maybe I should make one just for this game. I don't know. I'll consider it. I'll consider. Interesting. All right, next we have Blossom's Grove official announcement trailer, a cozy farming adventure. Finally! I feel like we didn't have any like real farming sims pop up. I mean, there were some that I think were suggested, but I just kind of picked whichever ones I thought was interesting. Yeah, it sucks. You know, something I've noticed is sometimes like games, they'll come out on like the Epic Games Store and then they'll also come out on Steam like a year later or something like that. So maybe we just gotta be patient, who knows. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Hi there, we're a small team of dreamers working on Blossom's Grove. I don't know why I read it like that. A cozy farming sim where you'll nurture a forgotten grove back to life. This is our very first trailer, and we're both nervous and excited to share it with you. Bro, when someone says they're nervous to share something with me, I get nervous. What? Let's see, what's growing in the grove? Tend your farm, befriend quirky villagers, uncover the valley's secrets, customize your homestead with flowers, crafts, and sleepy pets who may or may not trample your crops. No! Soothing soundtrack to accompany your slow-paced adventures. Oh no. Oh no, this is a sleep at the wheel kind of game. Let's see, the game is still quietly blooming in development, but if you like what you see, wishlist on Steam would mean the world to us. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Okay. Well, this video has 13 views, so, I mean, sorry. Yeah, it has 13 views, so let's check it out, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Oh my god, that's so cute. That is so cute. I like the 2D, like 2D 3D feel of this game already. Interesting. Okay. You know what this game reminds me of, actually? This game reminds me a little bit of like Farm Together, where you have kind of like a homestead and then you just kind of make your stuff. By the way, guys, I found out recently there's actually a second series, game to that series. Now there's a Farm Together 2. I played it briefly last year, I think like for one stream or something like that, but yeah, this reminds me a lot of that. Ooh. House customization. Oh wow. So if we go back to the housing customization, it kind of reminds me a little bit of like Bandletale, actually. Like, have you ever played Bandletale? Like when you open up the backpack, it's like your tiny home essentially, and you know, you can kind of decorate things, and it's kind of in that same like style. Like, it's kind of interesting. Oh, the weather, nice. This is cute. Oh wow, so there's even season change, which, I mean, this is pretty normal for a lot of farming sims. Like, you usually do see seasons, so it's not that surprising, but it looks nice. Let's see, you think you have time for one more trailer, around 2.5 minutes? Let me see how many more well, actually, let me finish this one and then I'll answer your question. Not a fan of Epic from how bad their launcher is? Damn. This is so cute and wholesome. Like, everything about this just makes me happy inside. That being said, what is going to make this game stand out versus other games that are very similar? Because, like, I can't tell you how many times I've played a game where it's like, okay, chop down a tree. Great, now you have logs. Now build this thing. Okay, now you have to plant some sunflowers. Great, you have some sunflowers. Now we have this and that. So I'm really curious to see what else they have to offer here, because they did mention something about like sleepy pets, and I wish that we saw more of that in this game. Like I wish that we actually saw like what that really like. Is there animal husbandry, or is it just that you get like a pet companion? Like I kind of wonder, like, how does that work? Overall, it's a really cute game. I think that it definitely fits the cute, cozy vibes. I just don't know if this game is going to stand out enough versus other games that are also very cute and cozy. So like, for example, I mentioned Bandle earlier, because Bandle I actually really like that game. I did not finish it because I'm dumb and I keep forgetting how to play the game and then restarting, and then anyway, it'd be like that sometimes. Let's see. Another trailer. Let's see. The male urge to buy every single cute farming sim or going bankrupt. Oh my god. Yeah, I do agree. This could be a fun game though. Yeah, actually I do. I think I can put in another. Gerton, DM me the link. DM me the link to the other one, and we'll watch it after this next one, because this next one's only 36 seconds. Yeah, I do agree it has potential. It's really cute. I love it. Alright, next we have Devil Jam, official announcement trailer. Devil Jam is a hand-drawn, okay, metal-themed survivor-like beat-driven combat set in hell, coming to PC and consoles in 2025. Check out the Devil Jam reveal trailer to see gameplay, foes, and more. Ooh. Okay, so it has hand-drawn, metal-themed, and survivor and beat driven. So is this like a rhythm game? Interesting. I assume it is because it's called Devil Jam. All right, let's check it out. Oh wow, I really like the art style. That's cool. Envy, try combining these and it will beat the hell out of them. Oh my god. Ooh. Defeat demonic bosses. Survive. Oh my god, that is not how you play a harp. Okay? Oh my god. Bro, if I played a harp like that, my music professor would have slapped the shit out of me. Jesus Christ. Look at that. They're just like like, oh my god. Crazy. Oh man, we barely saw anything. It was such a short like thing, but I really like this. I might pick this one up. I like the music. I like the idea behind it. You know, you have different skills, you got music, you got this and that. What I'm curious about is how, like, yeah, it's like music themed, but like when it says it's beat driven, like what does that mean? Like, are there finishers that are requiring some kind of rhythmic, you know, input, or is it like, you know, you're fighting to the beat? Like, how does that work? You know, I'm very curious about that. Too short, but I like the concept. My thoughts exactly. I really like this. Oh my god, it has 288 downvotes? Why? Devil May Jam? This person said Devil May Jam! The Vampire Survivor effect. Who would have thought Hades would be so influensive? Devil Survivals, let's rock. Looks great. Okay, jackpot, a certain white-haired demon hunter. Oh my god. The OCD in me looks at the logo and sees the effects and sees Devil I Am. Devil I Am. Oh my god, yeah, I can see. Oh no, I can't unsee it. It has puns already. Wow. I need the tab of this song. Oh my god. Same. This looks really cool. Alright, I like this. No, they look Vampire Survival like. I never played Vampire Survivor. Let me check it out. Let me see what you sent me, Gerton. Oh, I think we saw this. I think we saw this last time, didn't we? Soulframe? I'm pretty sure we saw this. Well, actually, let me open it anyway. Let's open it anyway. I think we saw this. Oh, this is a Spotlight trailer. When did this come out? 10 days ago? Maybe? Hold on, let me fast forward a little bit. Da 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 dee dee.
We come.
Oh yeah, we have seen this. We've seen this. We saw it last week, Gerton. We saw Soulframe last week, bro. And yes, it looks interesting. Wasn't there last weekend, so I might have missed it. That's okay. Yeah, just check out last week's Trailer Tuesday. We watched it last week. Yep, sounds good. No worries. I appreciate you bringing that up though. Okay, so we are now close to 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And so we must move on to the next section of our day. And that, of course, is rhythm. So I'm gonna bust out the Rift of the NecroDancer. I'm gonna go take a maybe 5-10 minute break, depending, probably 5 minutes-ish. I feel okay, so we're probably gonna take like a 5-minute break, get everything booted up. So yeah, I'll be right back. You know, go get a snack, go get a drink, whatever it is you need to. We're gonna be sitting, chilling, jamming. And then at the end of the stream, I'm also gonna tell you what my plan is for tomorrow, so that's another thing too. Now we move Shalome Jam. Oh my god, Shalome Jam! Jesus Christ! That's funny. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. I have returned. And we're just gonna sit back, relax, and enjoy the music. Alright, here we go. I think I'm gonna do some warm-up stuff first, and then I'm gonna try and do a, I'm trying to debate on what I should do. I think I'll just do some warm-ups and then I'll go straight into hard mode. We'll see. Let me adjust my mic real quick. There we go.
Three, two, one, let's rock!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to recalibrate. Yeah, calibration is necessary here, I think.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, it looks about right. Okay, now we can go.
3, 2, 1, go! Impressive. All right.
Damn it!
Right on.
Damn it.
Awesome. Yes. In the zone. Very good.
Damn it. Wow, I'm really brain farting. Holy crap.
Now we're talking.
This is the only game that makes my hands ache just watching. That's fair. I feel like that sometimes. Yeah, that wasn't very good.
Right on.
Yikes. Big oof. I don't know, I'm like spacing out real bad today. I'm not really sure what that's about. This one's a good warm-up because I know it pretty well. See if I can get a higher score. I doubt it, but we could try.
3, 2, 1, fight! I'm on fire! On a roll! Awesome! I'm on fire! All right. In the zone.
Damn it. I almost had it.
Right on.
It was okay. That was probably one of my better runs on a technical level, but I messed up way too many times. Today you understand how us old farts feel, coming to a stop with no clue what we were about to do. Oh my god.
Easy.
Rip. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like an off day. Like, I felt okay when I started streaming, now I'm just like, man, I can't even get a word out because I'm just like, I'm being silly. Let's do this one. I like this one a lot too. Maybe one more warm up, and then we'll start going for some of the hard ones.
3, 2, 1, come on! Now we're talking.
Damn it.
On a roll. Right on. Awesome.
Not bad. That was okay. Not great.
As usual.
Alright, let's try and get some of these, like this one I haven't gotten an S on, and I feel like if I try, I might be able to. But, you know what, let's go to hard mode. Let's play some hard tracks. I don't like that one. Let's try this one.
3, 2, 1, bring it on! All right! I'm on fire! Show off! In the zone. On a roll. Rock on!
Oh my god.
Now we're talking. Yeah! All right.
Damn it.
Right on. Crushing it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That was, a train wreck, but I'll take it.
Let's do this
Today,
again.
let's see. This is some music that hold on. This is some music that the dead rise to the graveyard. Thank you for the kind comments. But yeah, that it definitely, I mean, I was sweating on that one, not gonna lie. I really thought like I was like fucked after a certain point. Thank you for the headpad earlier, Kachikochu. Appreciate it. Thank you for the hydrate, Epic as Ever, and the stretch. You read your cursed. Stretch. There we go. Yeah, I'm surprised I cleared that one, honestly. It took every brain cell to get that. Alright. Oh boy, this is gonna be a mess. Let's try it. Haven't tried this one on hard yet.
3, 2, 1, come on! Awesome! I'm on fire!
Oh my god.
Now we're talking. Show off. In the zone. Rock on! Awesome! All right! Bring on! Crushing it! Now we're talking.
Wow. All 2 brain cells working overtime. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Thank you for the head pat, Elfie Bustwood. Thank you so much. And thank you also, DBS Zeno,
Getting there.
for the wonderful head pat. Let me make sure I didn't miss any more. Let me double check. It'd be a shame if I missed any more head pat. Okay, we're good. Yeah, holy crap. Maybe 3.5? That's generous. 3.5 brain cells? I don't know. I'm struggling. I'm literally like, I'm like hyper focused if I'm clearing this. I'm actually surprised that, like, I didn't think that one would be as I didn't think I'd get that one on the first try. I'm actually surprised I got that one. And it's not that bad. It's actually not, like... The knights had me sweating, but I was okay after a while. Had one of those mind-blown moments. Oh, the other day found out a YouTuber I watch all the time lives about 30 miles away from me. That's crazy. Yeah, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Like when there's like someone who like lives in your city or something, it's like, damn, that's interesting. All right, here we go. Next we have Suzu's Quest. Wish me luck. Okay, so the hard part about this particular track is that there's a lot of fake outs, so wish me luck. We'll see how I do.
3, 2, 1, go! On a roll!
Whoa. Ooh.
Come on, Cadence. That's better. I'm on fire.
Damn it.
Awesome. Now we're talking. In the zone. On a roll.
Ooh.
I'm on fire.
Holy crap. I almost failed at the very end. Damn. Let's see. Oh. Damn. A C. Jesus Christ, at least I got the diamond. Alright, let's see. What I miss in the chat. Hello, Foxy and Drone. Welcome to the chat. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you. What did I miss? So you don't need luck, you need therapy. Hey, I had my therapy session today. No joke. Let's see. Just make sure you have the high ground. Aimless, legless, like a turd rolling along the wind. Yeah, that's what it feels like sometimes playing this game, not gonna lie. It's like, alright, Jesus, take the wheel. You know, like... It's crazy. Alright, let's see how far we can get. Oh, this is gonna suck. This one, I'm not even good with this one on medium. This is gonna suck on hard. It's gonna be terrible. Alright, let's try it.
3, 2, 1, move! Right on!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Not good. Time for a rematch.
Let's try again. I'll give it one more shot. That was a mess. Oh my god.
2, 1, fight!
Seriously?
Keep it together.
Holy shit. Yeah, I can't do this one. Not, no. That's not happening today. Hell no. I won't be able to clear that one. Like, it's like, this one's like ridiculously hard. I can't. Let's try this one. You haven't seen me get plastered that bad before, right?
In the zone.
Ooh.
That's how it's done.
Oh my god.
Okay, keep it up. Not like this.
God damn, I was so close! I was so close to the end! I was literally like, look at that! Oh, I was so close! I'll try it again. I'll try it again. I think I can do it. I just need to, like, not fail.
Awesome.
Impressive. That's power.
Now we're talking.
Excellent.
I give up here. Honestly, fuck this shit. Oh my god, I cleared it. Holy crap. Thank you for the hydrate, Aminifis. This is the death is the leading kill of the world, Boka Sholo-san. Now show me bank defense. Oh my god. Thank you for the stretch, also eloquent. Not bad. I'm actually pretty pleased with that. I think that was an okay run. The fact that I got a C and not a D, I think that's fine. Not bad. Progress. This one, hell no, I'm not doing that one. Let's try this one. I haven't tried this one in hard yet either. Let's see how we do.
3, 2, 1, come on! Right on!
Impressive. That's how it's done.
In the zone.
Oh my god.
How about a do-over?
I think this one's gonna need practice. I think I can do it eventually, but this one's gonna need practice for sure. This is probably one of my least favorite tracks, but we'll try it. Why not?
3, 2, 1, bring it on!
Okay, I fucked that up immediately. Let me try that again.
3, 2, 1, go! I'm on fire!
Damn.
I'm on fire! In the zone. On a roll.
Oh my god. Holy crap! Oh my god, I cleared it with 2 HP. Oh my god. Wow. That was faster than my ex-wife. Oh my god. Dear lord.
Game for another.
Jesus. That was— I got a B?! Damn! Wow. I'm actually shocked. I didn't know that I would actually do well. Thank you for the headpat, DBSino. Just to make it exciting. No, it was rough. I was like sweating. Like, I really like this track. I've practiced it. I've cleared it. I'm gonna play it anyway because I want an S on it. Thank you for the headpat. You read your curse.
3, 2,
Actually, let me do a couple things first. Let me pause. Thank you for the headpat. You read your curse. Thank you for the headpat. That is from Majin Droid Arinsu. Thank you so much. Thank you again for the headpat. What did you do? Thank you. And thank you for the headpat. Bad shooter, fast runner. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Let me take a quick sip real quick. All right. We're gonna retry this.
3, 2, 1, let's rock! Right on! Now we're talking.
Oh! There goes my perfect score.
Awesome! Now we're talking. In the zone. I'm on fire. Right on.
Wow, I almost messed it up at the very end. Thank you, Spidey, for the head pat as well. Appreciate it. When you get loose, let's see, you need that vitamin caffeine? Yeah. Before the army, I loathed coffee. After, it's a nectar of the gods. Oh my god. Our army runs on caffeine and spite in equal measure. They want to kill God. Oh my god. Today, I shall be the whole problem. Oh my god. Let's try and see how far I can get with this. This one was like ridiculous. It's my favorite track, but it's so hard. Doesn't mean I won't try it though. I'll give it a shot. Maybe I'll get lucky.
3, 2, 1, go. On a roll. All right.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys. Ooh!
Come on, Cadence.
Damn! I got a lot further than I thought I would. I was like, oh, it was nice knowing you. Oh man. Yeah, that section is like it's like crazy fast, and it's one of those sections where like you just have to memorize it. You can't just play it. Let's try this one. Next.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Excellent.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's more like it.
Oh my
I know I
god.
can do it.
That section is playing Twister with your fingers, basically. Yeah, no, that's that's not happening today. Next. Maybe this will be easier. We'll try.
3, 2, 1, fight. In the zone.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. This is crazy.
I'm not done yet.
Now we're juggling the apples. Great. Holy crap. No. gotta be on this. Can I do Slugger's Refrain? Let's see. We'll try. Maybe I'll get it on hard. I never tried it.
Now we're talking.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Yeah, that's not happening today either. Fuck that. Crazy. That one was nuts. I've never seen it yet, like on hard, but that was crazy. Oh my god.
I'm on fire. I won't give up.
Oh my god.
No way.
That's a mess. I don't even know what to think of that. You need 3 hands at least? Yeah, it definitely feels like. Alright, let's try this one. It's worth a shot, I hope.
3, 2, 1,
Oh
let's go.
god.
On a roll. Bring on. In the zone. Keep it together.
Oh my god.
I'll win next time.
Okay, that one might be doable with practice. Maybe. Haven't tried this one. Let's see.
3, 2, 1, let's rock.
I don't even think I have an an S on this on normal. Now I think about it on medium. Oh, I was early.
I'm on fire. All right.
Oh my god.
Come on, Cadence. Okay.
Damn!
Let's try that again.
Damn. That one might be passable with practice too. Oh, I only got a B on this? Let's try that. Alright. I think I might go for like 1 or 2 more. We'll see.
3, 2, 1, let's rock! Awesome! Right on! In the zone. All right. Now we're talking. I'm on fire! On a roll! I'm on fire!
There we go at the very end. That was not great. I'm a little sad on that one. I did worse. I did worse. Yep. All right. Well, that's it for me. Before I go, there's a bunch of things I want to do real fast. Let me make sure there's no stream streaks that I missed. Looks like Epic as Sever has reached a 7 stream streak. Please give them a round of applause. Catchy Kochu has also reached a 7 stream streak. Please give them a round of applause. You read your curse with another 7 stream streak. Please give them a round of applause. And those are all the stream streaks. Pretty sure those are all of them. Let's see. Is there anything else I have on here? Okay, so the last thing. So tomorrow, right? I had on the schedule Palea for tomorrow, but I kind of want to play V Rising. I'm not really sure. So I'm thinking maybe I should play V Rising tomorrow, but I'm not entirely like certain what I'm gonna do. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a poll out on the YouTube community tab, and I'm gonna ask you guys if I should stream V Rising or Palea tomorrow on Wednesday. I'm sure, I mean, people probably gonna say V Rising, I would think, because I usually play it on Mondays, but I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. I'm gonna put a poll out later. By the way, if you haven't already and you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Prime sub that you can use every month. If you haven't used it yet, please feel free to use it here on the stream over on the Twitch side. If you're on Kick, we do have some new Kick badges. So if you are subscribed on Kick, there are channel badges now, so you guys can enjoy those. Also, if you're on the YouTube side, I have started a crap, what was the name? Oh, I started an Enshrouded Let's Play. Now the first 3 episodes are going to be out soon. The first episode's coming out tomorrow, and following then on forward, or going forward from there, every episode will show up once every 2 weeks. I'm spacing them out like that because I want to make sure that I have enough time to like make sure that series is like going, if that makes sense. And I want to be ahead of it. And also I feel like it's a little bit more fair for the members, just to make sure that they're able to get earlier access to stuff. Because I mean, if people are just trailing like a week behind, it's not really that big of a deal. But if you're trailing 2 weeks behind, it's a little bit different. So I figured, you know, make it a little bit more fair for the members, add in a little bit of extra there. So if you are a YouTube member, feel free to enjoy that. I should be coming out with a new members only video sometime by the end of the month. I usually do it on like the last week of the month. I'm not sure what game I'm going to play just yet. I have a couple of ideas as to what I could play. I'm thinking maybe messing around with some demos. But yeah, that has been the plan. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. And as always, Sholo out.